Ben, I guess probably wasn't the team's greatest performance on the weekend, but given the injuries you had in the week leading up, it was a pretty significant win.
Yeah, Port Adelaide obviously came out pretty hard and gave us a good run, and it was just really good to get over the line, I suppose. And we put together a four-quarter effort and I got over the top in the last quarter.
Did the boys get a bit of a bake at half-time?
Not really. We knew if we were in the game at half-time, we were definitely a chance, and you just got to stick with the teams interstate, and we knew if we were in the game at half-time, then we were definitely a chance to roll over the top.
Obviously going on to Geelong this week, I guess a lot of people have written them off after the weekend's performance. Do you sort of fear that you might get a pretty angry Geelong on Friday night?
Yeah, I know they're going to come out pretty hard. They're also probably pretty fiery after last year when we got over the top of them, so they probably haven't forgotten that one. So we're definitely going to have to be on our toes because they're playing for finals as well. So we're definitely going to have to play our best footy.
What have you made of them so far this year, Ben? I mean, they've kind of been a bit up and down. I mean, what's your read on Geelong?
Oh, I definitely think they're still a great team. They're a very proud team. I don't think they're going to fall away towards the end of the year. I think they're only going to get better. They're developing a few young guys at the moment as well, which is great for their club. But I don't think they're dropping away at all, really, to be honest.
It's a good challenge for you guys, isn't it, to see exactly where you're at?
Yeah, exactly right. Geelong have been the benchmark for many years now. So for us, it's a great opportunity for us to see how we go against a great side.
Do you look back at last year, or is it too much challenge?
Last year was different we were missing a few guys as well, and it was a great opportunity for us young guys to step up. I mean, Jake Melch and Dyson Heppel really stood out last year, and hopefully we can do that again. So, a little bit different. We've got a couple different players now, but I think we're all looking forward to the opportunity.
Injury update, perhaps on Michael Hibbert and Kyle Ramos. Do you know anything more there?
I knew they had their scans yesterday, and I think they're getting assessed today. But hopefully they're just minor injuries, and we'll get them back very soon. So I don't think Kyle wasn't too bad. So hopefully we'll get him back.
It's been frustrating as a playing group how many soft tissue injuries you've had this year.
Oh, we knew at the start of the year it was going to be a big pre-season, so heard he touched on that throughout his press conference, and he said we wanted to get bigger and bigger and stronger. So unfortunately we've had a few casualties along the way, but I think the emphasis of getting bigger and stronger is going to hold us in good stead when we get into bigger games.
What does it mean for the boys to see Scotty Gumbleton A, back out there on the weekend, and B, playing so well?
Yeah, it's great to see Scott play so well. I mean, I played my junior footy with Scott, so I've seen his mum and dad there, and to see him go so well was just a great moment for the club and a great moment for him.
What was he like after the game? Was he thrilled? Was he just relieved to get through? What was sort of his emotion?
I'd say he had a few mixed emotions. Like, he would have been thrilled and definitely pretty happy with the way he went, and I guess we were all just happy for him too.
I think going through Premier make things a bit easier for him this week.
Yeah, Stewie's a great player, and it's going to be good to have him back. But as long as they both provide a contest, I think we're pretty happy as a team.
You've been one who's strung every game together so far. Are you playing career best footy? Do you feel like you're more complete player now?
I just feel now that I've had a couple of pre-seasons under my belt, it's definitely developed me pretty well, and I haven't missed any pre-season. So I guess as a player, it's coming along nicely, and Hurdy and definitely Simon Goodwin's had a great role in that and in developing me.
Where do contract negotiations sit with you?
Yeah, I know my contract negotiations are very close. We're not very far away, so hopefully sign very soon.
There's obviously the lure of going back home WA with some good form, but obviously that's nothing.
Yeah, it's not a worry for me. My family gets over a fair bit, so I'm very happy with the Essendon Football Club.
As a playing group, do you still very much feel top four's a realistic aim for this team by the end of the home and away season?
Definitely, you don't want to throw that away. We definitely would like to finish top four, but I think we've got to take each game as it comes, and Geelong's a massive challenge this week, and then after that we'll look from there.
But looking just this 1 week ahead, I mean, this game's pretty important in that you don't want to drop down towards Geelong in terms of ladder position as well with a loss.
Yeah, that's right. Very important game for them as well as us. So I guess we're going to have to come out and stick to our structures and play our best footy against Geelong.
When you look back to that game last year, do you think it had a flow-on effect as to where you guys are now, as to how you started the season, as to where you are at the moment?
I definitely think so. We've been developing this game plan for 18 months now, and that game typifies how good we were and when we play our best footy. And I think if we can, show that same sort of footy, then we might get across the line.
Because it was almost the perfect execution of it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was a great execution of the game plan, and we had guys step up, and that's what we want each week. We want guys to step up as leaders, and we've seen that last year in Jake Melksham, Dyson Heppel, and yeah.
What did you make of, obviously Chris Judd's been a big talking point over the weekend. Have you seen the incident? If so, what did you sort of make of it?
Yeah, I wasn't too sure. I haven't seen a lot of the incident, but I guess, Chris is a great player and he doesn't do that all the time, but I guess, people have brain fades all the time, and I'm one of them, and we all make mistakes, so I'm sure he'll be back and he'll play great footy.
You saw that happen to one of your teammates, would you be pretty disappointed? Like the North guys were, they reacted pretty heavily at the time.
Yeah, I'm sure they were pretty upset, and it does happen a fair bit, but I guess as a player you'd see that and you want to protect your own players, but you also got to control the game and think about the game at the same time and not give away free kicks. So in terms of the North players, I suppose they're just sticking up for their mates, which what you do, but they also got to think about the game and think about what they're doing.
Do you think what he did was sort of out of the spirit of the game?
No, not so much out of the spirit of the game. I mean, he was probably thinking I was going to stop him from relieving the ball. So in terms of the spirit of the game, I suppose it's probably not the fairest thing to do, but he's a great player, and he's pretty fair normally, so I'm sure he'll get back and play great footy.
Beautiful. Thank you, Ben.